I'm CraigO, and join me on my adventures with CraigO's cryptocurrency as we cover the blockchain, Web3, NFT, and cryptocurrency technologies, interviewing the best in the industry, giving tips and tricks, and also sharing with you projects that I'm most excited about.
You're watching CraigO's Crypto Corner, the best in Web3, blockchain, NFT, and cryptocurrency technology. Great reviews, incredible interviews with some of the leading people in the Web3 ethos, and just the general things Web3 related. Just like centralized platforms are important for getting crypto onto your hot or cold wallet, so are marketplaces for buying, selling, or trading NFTs. A marketplace is supposed to be fair in dealing with consumers and the project creators. Transparency of fees, ease of use, vetting projects, and customer support is paramount. These are some of the things that are extremely important to both CEO Jan and CMO Edward of FrameIt NFT Marketplace on the Elrond blockchain. Today, we will do a deep dive with Edward on FrameIt. We will go into the platform in real time and share all the cool things that make the FrameIt Marketplace a contender on the Elrond blockchain. From the Frame It Launchpad, Explore Project tab, their token, Earn tab, and Activity tab project, and the performance, the settings and homepage tab, we will dive right in. I want to showcase to my audience how to create an NFT in the Create tab. So let's learn and grow together. Welcome, Edward. How are you, my friend?
I'm very well. Thank you very much for having me here. It's an honor for me. And yeah, I'm happy to participate in this. That's so cool. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. It's an honor to have you on to talk about and have a conversation around marketplaces, what makes you guys unique and special in the place. But what I love about you and Jan is that you guys are really focused on building great relationships with everybody, even I'll say competitors, but other marketplaces. You guys have really great relationships, and that says a lot. And you also are very focused, and Jan is also very focused as well in building that technology, ease of use. So let's get right to it. What do you feel is the most important responsibility for FrameIt on the Elrond community and blockchain for NFT collectors and creators?
As I always say, and as Jan thinks it as well, we are here to pave the way. So our responsibility is for new user to feel comfortable in creating, trading. That's why we need to support them as much as we can. Yeah, that's our responsibility, is to pave the way for the next generation of users.
Absolutely. And just like tokenomics, and a utility token or a token that is connected directly to an NFT project, I want to talk to you guys about your founder's token. And I'm going to have Tony go into a screen share in real time. And we're going to show these tokens. And I want you to talk about how the mint out went. What do these tokens represent? So please tell us a little bit about these tokens and why they're so important to the FrameIt ecosystem.
So this that you are looking at, our first NFT collection, the founders coin NFTs. Their their goal for us was to showcase our intention, and as well to power up a bit the infrastructure with raising a bit of money. This is like, there are 5,000 NFTs only. There will never be more. And soon enough, when the Frame token, the real our cryptocurrency, is going to be out, you are going to be able to burn them, to burn your NFTs in exchange for tokens. Yeah, there are so much things I could be saying about this NFT, but it's a bit early, as we didn't reveal it straight.
Yeah, and by the way, this token is an NFT. It is a digital asset. And so by
Absolutely.
buying this token, as your ecosystem of FrameIt starts to build and develop, are you saying that there's a burning mechanism where people will be able to trade in certain NFTs in relation or correlation with that token? Because as I see right here, you get to participate in the raffle. You
Absolutely.
also have the option to burn it in exchange for the frame. And what is the frame? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. The frame is not out yet because we have to work around the tokenomics, but basically it's going to be our own token, our governance and utility token. This will power up every mechanism. It will make us free to build new features, for example. Yeah.
I love that. I love that. And I think that's also really important. And again, the fact that you've had in this burnout, there were there were 2,500 tokens in this drop. Is that correct?
Absolutely, yeah.
All right, got you. And they minted out pretty quickly because it looks like you can't get any more left. Is that correct?
No, if I'm totally honest, it took a long time to build a bit of hype. In the very beginning, when we launched it, we didn't market it enough, I guess. But in the end, it started to accelerate in the last few months, when basically we sold maybe half in 1 month, when the rest took maybe 3 months to be sold. Yeah,
I love that. And the fact is, the fact that you guys have minted out or have sold out of those tokens now, they can get them on secondary. So if someone wants to get a
absolutely.
token, they can. I think that's great. And I love what you're doing with the ease of use of this. So let's go right next into the next screen share, which is the Launchpad. And let's explore projects on the calendar. So tell me a little bit about this tab right here, which is the Launchpad. What is something, whether you're new to the space or you're experienced, what is something that really draws people's attention on this particular tab on the FrameIt site?
The aim of this part is to showcase a display collection we like. We know the founders. It's to build a bit of trust, because there will be a lot of collection launching on with our smart contract, and this is a way to guide people. Like, at the moment, if there is a mint that you should be aware of, this is where you should be watching. This is where you should be on the website. The calendar is a way for people to know either they should spend some gold in the secondary markets, or they should keep a bit, because like next week there's going to be two mints, the next after maybe 3 mints. That's it's so users know what to do with their money.
Got it, got it. And so obviously Bunnyverse, that has a lower number of NFTs versus the Hakazuki ape. So interesting that you've got this mint calendar, which I think is fantastic because it lets people know what's going on. We actually I minted the land of Caritha. I had a bunch of realms saved up since I was staking my land. So that's been a
Amazing.
really prominent project. So a shout out to them as
Yeah.
well. And by the way, we had on another fan of yours. We interviewed today, Super Rare Bear, head of marketing, Duncan Twiggs. So he gives you guys a shout out and says that he loves your platform as well. So I think that's fantastic.
We
You
love
know,
their project.
isn't it really cool? Let's go right into. I also want to go into another screen share, which is the marketplace activity, and talk a little bit about that. What are some things on that frame? So, Tony, if you can cue us into there so that Edward can talk us through what we're looking at here on the platform.
Sure. So basically, this page is so users know how the activity of the marketplace is going. It's allow them to have so many informations thanks to the little filters on the top right. On the left, you might have an idea of which collection is selling very well at the moment. This is
Yeah.
some kind
Wow.
of map for the user, so they know where they are at the moment on the market. Is it going up? Is it going down? And that's also a way for us to showcase the progress of the platform, which is very, very, very good. We are very happy about it.
That's fantastic, and I love the ease of use. So you get to actually in real time with marketplace activity see what are the hottest projects, what ones are
Exactly.
garnering the hottest level of secondary sales. And we said is just a low inventory amount with Bunnyverse, and I don't know anything about that project. You can see that it's leading the pack on your platform.
You
Um,
should you should learn about this one.
I will. I
You
definitely will.
should.
Little
It's
little
an
alpha
amazing one.
there. Little alpha, ladies and gentlemen. Is there a vetting process? And I think to me, this is the most important thing that I actually wanted to talk to you about today. Is there a vetting process with NFT projects with a set criteria before they come onto your platform? Do they get a verification mark? Tell us a little bit about that.
Of course, we have first of all, we are for decentralization, so we don't block anyone to sell the project on our platform. The only thing is, so they are able to be displayed on the homepage. We ask them to go through our verification process, which can be very fast when we know the builders, when we know we saw the community, we have an idea about the project, and can take quite longer when we don't know anything about the project, when the Twitter page is very early, is very young, sorry. So yeah, it's about checking many things actually. Transaction of the address that owns the collection, uh, trying to have information about the identity of the builders. We can't force them, but if we can have some, that's better. Yeah, and also looking at the project, is it does it seem like a legit one, or is it some kind of fake promises? That's the hardest part, I guess, in our
How do
ecosystem is
you
to go
how do
on.
you verify between no, you're good. How do you verify when you go by gut instinct, by engagement on a Twitter or Discord channel, but how do you with your gut go, I like this project. I like what it's building towards over the next, 2 to 5 years because you and Jan are long-term thinkers to create this platform with its Explore tab, its Launchpad, its activity, create and earn, which I can't wait to talk about that create with you, by the way. There's got to be a gut instinct when you're looking at a project going, man, or
Absolutely, yeah.
community. What is that thing that sets off in you and goes, this NFT community is going to do really well long term?
As you said, it's about the community as well. Like when you see a young project that hasn't any kind of history, any background, and they come to us, they want to sell the collection. Like they ask for the verification process, and they start minting the day after. But the Twitter account was created a week ago. There's something that doesn't click. Our experience is now more than a year in contact with builders, communities, and you can just feel that's a good thing. As you said, you can feel when a builder is here to create something good, to create a project that is his dream, is blood, and somebody who just came here like 5 minutes ago and said like, yeah, I want to make a lot of money very fast.
So
That's
so timestamps, you look at how old is that Twitter page? What is the engagement? What kind of content are they speaking about the Web3 language? So those are the things that all kind of add up for that formula to go
yeah.
like this project. And then that verification check mark can happen as easily in a day if all their stuff is organized and in line. Do you ever find yourself hopping on to whether it's a Google Hangout, a Zoom call, a phone call, going off Web3 and into, I said Web2, the everyday conversations going, Craig, so tell me about your project. What are you excited about? Does those conversations happen as well in the verification project process?
Of course, it happens if we start having some doubt about the legitimacy. The thing is, when somebody is passionate about the way he does thing, you feel it. Just he's basically writing it. He's not asking, please verify my collection. He's saying, guys, what could we do to verify the collection? This is what we do. Would you like to talk about it? There's a big difference about someone who just want to go straight to the money question and the one who just want the community to get involved.
I love that you and Jan roll up your sleeves, especially because you're the chief marketing officer. So you want to make sure that anything that you guys are going to run behind in the marketplace and support and promote for the collectors, it's important that you've gone through that level of verification. And it seems to me like you're willing to have those conversations to make sure that anything
Of
that comes
course.
on to avoid any potential rug pulls. And by the way, they can happen, but
Yeah.
you've really done as much due diligence as you can. So talk to me about how do you handle, artist royalty and fee platforms? How does that work on Frame It? And tell me a little bit about on that end, the royalty fees and also the Frame It marketplace fees.
Sure. So first of all, everything is handled by smart contract. So there is the marketplace smart contract to sell, to put on auctions, and then we have the ones about minting, the distributor or the mintable collection smart contract. So we have a fee for the marketplace, which is 1% on secondary sale, sorry, and 1.5% on mints. The difference is because when somebody makes a free mint, for example, this costs money to frame it, and this could have impact on the long term of uh, the health of the platform. So yeah, we have those small fees. We decided from the beginning to be as small as possible, and then there are the royalties, which are distributed by the smart contract based on what are the royalties written inside of the NFT, inside of the collection. Yeah, it's everything is handled
Got it.
automatically.
So
That's safer.
so for minting, it's 1.5 e gold or
Yeah,
1.5%. and
Percent,
then
yeah.
1.5%, and then secondary sales is 1%, and that's
Yes.
for Frame It. And then as far as the artist fees, that really is just dependent in their smart contract when they launch it up.
Yeah, it's about the royalties they chose to put at the beginning. It's in general around 5 to 10%, and so yeah, it just, if it's written, our smart contract just send the money. That's just as simple as that.
Got it. And how did you and Jan come together to create Frame It? What was that conversation like before the birth of the Frame It platform?
Oh, it's we are very proud about this story because it's about meeting. I was a barista in a co-working space where I was working as a chief engineer, and he led me to crypto world and NFT. We started to talk. As I had some background with some streamers, gaming streamers, French one, I saw in the NFTs a freedom, like, a way out of all these only being advertiser to leave. So that was the first aim, creating. We thought, hey, should we help streamers make a way to leave from their uh, activity thanks to NFTs? That's how we started, and then we thought, well, we started a bit further. We started about the streamers when actually there is so much to do on the marketplace ecosystem. Uh, anyways, before that, Elrond was the main choice, no question asked. Yannick is the best at this, and he told me, I chose Elrond. Elrond is the best. That's it. And I was like, I believe you, man. I just believe you.
Well, what I love about Elrond, and I want to give a shout out to Benjamin Minsu, who is the CEO and founder of Elrond Blockchain Network, is I love the collaborations. I love the Elrond Clubhouse. Shout out to High Res and Pit Panther 01. But the one thing that to me is the high transactions, the high speeds for transactions, and the extremely low gas fees. We actually, in real time, I actually went on the secondary market and got a super rare bear, and in gas fees it was 2 cents. And I said last year I was on another blockchain, and I spent a lot more money on that per transaction. I mean, thousands of times per more, even now in this down market. So there are other blockchains that are working on the proof of work to go to proof of stake. We'll see what layer 2 beholds other blockchains. But I love the ease of use of the Meyer wallet. As you have been also a collector, I'm assuming that you've collected, NFTs. What is something that you look for in your personal collection, without being specific? Because obviously we want all the projects to come to you. So I'm not going to ask you for a project that, hey, what are you most bullish or excited on? But what is it that you look for to get into projects? Is it community engagement? Is it, the number of NFTs within a particular collection? Does it come down to rarity and traits? What is that one thing for you, Edward?
That's one thing you want. The most important thing.
Yes, sir.
Because I can't answer to this because every point are linked to each other. If you look only for the art, it's very important for you, of course, but then it's not an investment. It's about what you like. If you are here to invest, then you have to look through the numbers. What is the price? When did they start? Is the community engaged? Is the community big already? And after you have, if I had to choose something that is the most important for me, that will make the difference on the long term, it's the team. If you believe in the team, if you know them, if they are doxed, if they show that they deliver, and they don't make false promises and always push further we are not ready for this, like 5-6 times, just so yeah, the team, for me, the team is the most important.
I love it. And I believe in a diamond mind, diamond hands approach, engagement of team. I like the idea of doxing, as you said, because I feel like Web3 should have the Web2 accountability. If in the real world you do something and you mess up, you're responsible for those actions. You're held to a standard. And I believe with my podcast, with your Frame It platform, we're held to a standard. And that means that it's respect, it's encouraging, it's staying away from projects or creators that are toxic, and really focusing on all the good that blockchain and Web3 technology brings. So creating your own NFT, this is probably the most special and unique thing that your platform offers, this marketplace platform offers, FrameIt? How does it work? And why is this a set feature for FrameIt? Tell me a little bit about that.
To create your own NFT, yeah? That's the
Correct.
question.
Yes.
It's very simple. The thing is, we are in a period that is about adoption, right? It's all about onboarding as many users as possible. Are they coming from Solana? Are they coming from the Web 2? So it has to be straightforward and simple. So that's why we created this create feature that is simple. You are used to this. Upload your media, give it a name, add it to the collection you want, and then choose add information like the royalties, and of course then later on when you sell it, the price. It's just the most important part of the NFT world is how do I create my media, and is it easy to do, cheap as well, and safe. That's why we want to build. We have to respect those three things. If we want adoption, it has to be safe, it has to be cheap, not too expensive. That's what everyone is about as well. And it has to be easy, like straightforward.
And you also have some really great relationships. One relationship that you have in particular, and there are another marketplaces, NFTR. They speak very highly of you as well. And I love to see, I don't want to say competitors, but in an early ecosystem where we're only going to see massive growth, the fact that one marketplace respects and admires another marketplace makes me really, really, really happy. And it says a lot to your credibility and theirs as well.
Absolutely.
And Easton Gladney wanted to give you a shout out and say hello and let you know that he's a big fan of you. And I
Shout
think
out
that
to him.
to me is really, really important. So, Edward, I want to do something really exciting in real time. And
Sure.
I want to create my CraigO crypto
It's going
for
to be
my
easy.
podcast. Perfect. And I want to tell you what my intention is, and I want to throw it out there. It's
Sure.
not a money play for me. Sure, if it becomes valuable a long time, that's great. But as this podcast grows, and I'm providing really quality Web3 content, and people are exciting, engaging, whether it's Elrond or other blockchains. I want this crypto to represent the growth of the channel. And to those holders, if it has secondary sales, well, that's great. You're not going to see me promoting it. I'll say I created this, this NFT collection, but I'm going to let you guide me. I have a little bit of Elrond in my wallet. I think I probably got 3 or 4 e-gold, maybe 5, somewhere around there. So I
Only
want
more
to
than
create
enough.
more than enough. Perfect. And I want to create a very simple collection, one that is something that I can gift out to friends and family at first. And then over time, as it grows and as my channel builds, well, obviously that NFT will relate itself to growing value. I'm not sure exactly how that works in real time. So why don't you guide me through? You take the wheel. You tell me exactly what to do. We've actually downloaded my CraigO crypto symbol, which is right behind me,
Nice.
and we can do it. So you take the reins, my friend, and tell me what I need to do and what we're looking at. Tony, can you go into that screen share?
All right, perfect. So to understand where we are right now, you are in the create part. On the left side, you have the create an NFT written. It's where you want to create a single one. On the right is something else. It's the create smart contracts. So if you want to deploy a mintable collection distributor or DAO smart contract. So you are obviously interested in going for the create an NFT. That's the one you should add to.
Great. I'm going to click on that. Perfect.
All right. So obviously the one on the right was what I was talking at the beginning. That's the very first thing we created before even the secondary place, but it's kind of a beta place. So you want to go to create your NFT, create from file.
Right here. Yep.
Yeah,
Got it.
absolutely.
Yes, sir.
So the first step here would be, so yeah, you can already put the media, but the very first important part is to create the collection. On the top of the screen, you must have the collection, new collection, just above this, actually.
Okay. Perfect.
Up, here you go. So it's to associate this NFT you will create to an existing collection. Obviously, you don't have any, so you will have to create one. That's it. So you go there, you put the name of your collection, no space, yeah. Perfect. Then you can put a ticker. It's gonna be the identifier.
I'm gonna do CraigO Crypto. There we go.
Perfect. Then you can put the ticker. So it's gonna be these 4 to 5 letters with a number. Then the number you don't pick it, it's gonna be chosen exactly. For example, that's very good. So yeah, you chose. I think this is where there is you need before creating some NFT. This is where you have to be a bit of you have to think about your project. So you said that you wanted to give it to your community.
Yeah.
Should they buy it actually? They will have to buy it on the marketplace, I suppose.
Yep, I'm going to let you set these standards because, again, we're having fun and I want this crypto to represent long-term growth for the Elrond blockchain and for those that are tuning into the podcast. So as that grows, hopefully the value on secondary sales will grow as well. So we're creating a membership in a sense, an indirect.
So I think that the best thing would have been to create a mintable collection with a complete JSON file with a PNG on the IPFS. But this is another level. You need to prepare for this. So because we have something coming that I can't really tell you about, but you are going to learn this week. We are very excited about this tool. I can ensure you that you can now create a SFT and you will be able to use it properly soon. So do you know what is a SFT?
I have no idea what an SFT is, and I think my audience and I would love to know what that represents.
All right. So to make it very simple, the NFT stands for non-fungible token. So one token is unique and can be reproduced, copied, etc. The SFT is actually giving a supply to your NFT. So it's closer to a token. It's closer to a cryptocurrency, actually. So if you want, in this case, you can create SFT. You pick SFT, and you will be able to have your NFT, if I may say it like this, with a supply of 200, 1,000, 10,000. It's up to you.
All right. So it's saying check your wallet and sign transaction. Now, I didn't hook my wallet up yet to this, which I should have.
Absolutely.
So hold on 1 second. Let's see let's see here. All right. All right. So in real time, so I'm going to come off of this real quick. Uh-oh. All right. It's looking for my wallet, but it's not going to find it. Should I just
You didn't connect it already? Okay. So yeah, you might have to
No worries. And by the way, we've got the magic of editing, my friend. They're really good here at editing this in real times. Again, we've created a challenge for them. All right, so bear with me for a second. I apologize. Account.
No worries. Yeah, you should actually, you can go to the profile, a little picture, and yeah, all this. Actually, you found a better way than
Wait a minute.
mine.
So my wallet is connected. Uh-oh. Right.
I don't think so. I think the easiest thing is to go to your profile, click on the top picture on the right. Yeah. Sign out. Just sign out.
All right.
Sign out on the bottom of the, yeah, exactly.
Got it.
So you can connect back.
All right. Let's see here.
My account, I guess. Yeah.
Yep. There we go. Perfect. My wrap. Oh. All right. Bear with me. Oh, wait. Nope. It's not what I wanted to do. Oh. All right. Web wallet.
Oh, you're on web wallet?
Yeah, well, no, I just hook it in real quick. Take me.
No, yeah, I don't think on the web wallet you would be able to create the NFT.
Oh no, I'm on the computer. I'm just getting my web wallet just to be able to acknowledge.
Okay.
I'm here. There we go. All right, now we're connected. All right, now what do I do?
So you can go back to create, I guess.
Yep.
You start. Yeah.
Alrighty. Create an NFT. All right, there we go. All right. So now where do we go? So create your NFT.
Create your NFT. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Perfect. And then new.
Maybe check if you have something in your collection. I don't think there shouldn't be anything. You can fill it back again. Yeah.
Okay. SFT sticker is CCC, and then do next. Correct.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right, sir.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. You need to go through the Maya application.
Got it. Got it.
Is it possible? Yeah.
With here's what I'd say. In real time, I haven't put it on my computer. I always do everything from my phone. Here's
But
my thought.
you don't have the Maya app on your phone?
I have the Maya app on my phone. Yeah.
Oh, you can connect with this.
Well, that's okay. So what do I do then?
You can disconnect back. Yeah, you can just sign out.
Okay.
Yeah, sign out. Then you can redo the thing you were doing. So to connect your wallet, so you can go to my account.
Okay.
Exactly. Up and there you can go Maya app.
Okay.
And then you have this wonderful QR code to sign.
Yep. Hold on. There we go. All right. Just did that. Okay. Now.
All right. So now it should work.
All right. Create your NFT. Perfect. New. CraigO crypto. SFT.
Yep.
Which is for multiple. Clicked on that. Going to next. It's validating for my wallet. Yep. I got the transaction fee that's validating. Bear with me for a second. It's costing me 5 cents, everyone, to validate the transaction. It's awesome. All righty.
You'll then have a fee of 0.05 Elrond gold. It's a Elrond fee, so they can register your collection.
Okay, good. So you're gonna walk me through that as well.
It's gonna be proposed in your transaction.
Yep. So I sent 0.05. I did that. All right. So successful. Create collection. Now do I go to next?
Absolutely, yeah.
All right, this is how easy this is, everyone. But it's good to see because I want everybody to see the little nuances really, Edward, can really trip people up. And those little nuances are really stop or the barrier of entry. And the thing that I always say to people, if you're holding a smartphone and you're going from Facebook to Instagram to LinkedIn to Twitter to TikTok to YouTube, if you can do that, you can start to really learn this stuff. And it becomes a lot of fun once you figure out the mastery of it. And the problem is that once you figure out one thing in Web3, you're figuring out another thing in Web3 and you're diving even further. So we're waiting for the check wallet to sign this transaction. I'm hopping in. I see that there's a signing and that's 5 cents as well. Love it. All right, got you. Now it's validating. So there's 2 validations right now that we've gone through, everyone.
Yes.
All right, perfect. Okay. All right, okay, let me see. Yep, I just sent it again. All right, perfect. So now what's the next thing?
It should proceed. Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
So now you should be able to close this window, pressing OK.
Okay.
Yeah. Then in choose your collection, now it's gonna be displayed on the top of the screen. Yeah.
Yep. Downloads, because we downloaded the logo. Okay, there we go. So select this file, right?
Yeah. So on the top, you have to choose the collection. It's gonna be up on the top. Yeah, exactly. You can go to the little scroll menu. Yeah, and there it is. You have your collection.
Perfect.
So now you can set up the name you want to display for this item.
CraigO Crypto. I mean, we're just going to keep it simple. CraigO Crypto PC, because podcast.
All right.
Or is that too long? What do you think? That's too long? Or just CraigO?
No, it's really up to you. It's just
you know what?
I'm
gonna do the CraigO coin. Will that work with that little exclamation? Will that work?
I think so. That's a good question. You got me here. I think it's gonna work. Yeah.
All right, we'll try it. All right. So description.
Description.
I would say podcast. Here we go. CraigO. That's great. In real time. CraigO podcast token representing growth Yep, don't worry, everybody. I'm a horrible speller. Growth in the Web3 ecosystem. All right, perfect. There we go. All right, there we go. That's really all I want to say at this point. I don't think there's anything more to say.
Yeah, no. Anyway, it's not like people are not gonna get the information from this.
Exactly.
They're gonna get it from anywhere else. So
All right.
that's where you put the royalties. You choose.
What
Uh,
is the reasonable royalty?
in general, we go yeah, from 5 to 10%.
We're gonna stay at 5.
5 to 10% is a good one. We decide on this. We made this little text so people can understand that there are some you can't go on a 50% royalties. I mean, it's gonna be a bad signal for people.
Absolutely. I'm gonna stick with 5%.
All right.
And I'll
So attributes here is not gonna really interest you. You can put some, but as it's a SFT, it's not something like you'll be able to use so much. So
right.
you could. All right. But if you want, if I can still explain a bit what are attributes, what is the trait? It's when, you know, on an NFT you have this trait like nose, and the attributes would be red. Another one would be blue, for example, and according to how many red nose and blue nose you have on the collection, that's how we can define which is the rarest one. You have less blue, so obviously the blue is on the top of the rank when the red will be on the bottom, for example.
Love it. All right, so tags, what is that?
So tags are not very useful either at the moment. It's gonna be soon, but it's gonna be easier to look for your NFT, for example, but not really right now.
Supply.
The link, the
Yep.
supply, yeah, that's why that's where you want to define how many of these CraigO podcast coin you want to have in the collection.
I'd like to have 1,000 of them. Is that doable?
It's absolutely doable. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Don't worry. Anyway, we added a tool. So if you are not happy with the supply, you will be able to increase it or decrease it later.
got it. The burning mechanism, getting rid of supply that's not being used. All right, so now I can create the item.
Absolutely.
All right, let's create the item in real time. This is cool.
You're gonna have the transaction to sign. You have this confirmation just to be sure. This is how it looks like. That's the description you put.
How cool is this, Tony?
I love it. This is awesome.
All right. Going into, all right. All right. So charging me 79 cents.
Yeah, that's the IPFS cost. Basically, as we are the one having to put it through the IPFS, we have to pay for the fees. And that's how we make sure that your image, the image you associated to your NFT, will always remain here, and it will never disappear for some reason, you know, because the fees were not paid or something.
Waiting for my NFT. So now show me how it's available. Open my token.
You can open your token, yeah. And that's it.
Awesome. All right. So now, will this be on your platform? Will I be able to add to it and develop over time? Like, how does that work?
So basically now, the only thing you can do is try to sell it. But as you can see, there is a little message displayed on the top of the NFT, just above, saying that the collection hasn't been verified yet by us. So so you can buy it. If you sell it, people will be able to buy it through the do your own research page. But it's not like, I mean, sorry for that. People are going to be able to buy it through the DYOR page, but it's not going to be in front of the home page because we didn't check for it. We didn't. So you can now ask for a verification process through our Discord, or you can just try to sell it because, you know.
I think what I'm going to do is over the coming months, as I'm engaging with you guys in the Elrond blockchain, I will then go through at that point the verification process. But what is really exciting is that it costs literally less than $1 to create my NFT collection, which is 1,000 really cool CraigO Crypto Corner tokens that represent the growth of my podcast and will hopefully support the health of the community. And then long term, if I decide to really engage with it and, you know, and create more with it, that's fantastic. But I feel like this for creators to see in real time, and also the newbies of creating a token collection. I just did this because you have the technology on the background to do all of the smart contract engagement so that someone can come with their collection, say what it represents and signifies, connect with you. And if I wanted to go through that verification check mark at a later date, I'm able to do so, in which I will. But right now, I want to focus on great content producing for my podcast and having amazing guests on, like you, Edward. You are the Chief Marketing Officer for FrameIt. Today, bringing you on really showed me just how awesome this platform is. As Easton Gladney and Duncan Twigg said, you guys are phenomenal. A shout out to the Elrond Clubhouse. A shout out to you and your partner, Jan. I really love what you guys have created, and it's been an honor to have you on CraigO's Crypto Corner, my friend.
The honor was all mine. Thank you for doing this. I hope you are showing many people what should be done for the ecosystem, like showcasing our website work, not only ours, so many other amazing builders are there. They deserve to be displayed. That's amazing. What you are doing is so cool. I feel honored to be here. And yeah, Jan will be very happy to see that.
Absolutely. And so I want people to be able to connect with you. You guys have a Twitter page. You also have a Discord page as well.
Yes, absolutely. Can find from our Twitter page.
I love it. You guys are really engaging with your community. I really highly recommend that people check out and step potentially into Elrond. It's not financial advice, as I always like to say to people, but when you're looking for a really awesome marketplace that really promotes positivity, professionalism, and a platform of ease of use, without doubt, FrameIt is one of my top go-to platforms. And after today's conversation with you, my friend, I see why that is the case and why people are bullish on you and the FrameIt platform. Thank you so much. And it was an honor to have you on as well.
Thank you very much.